A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant diplomatic development, British Prime Minister Keir Starmer announced on Sunday that Britain, France, and Ukraine are collaborating to draft a ceasefire proposal aimed at the United States. This announcement comes as Starmer prepares to host a summit of European leaders to discuss the ongoing conflict in Ukraine, which has been further complicated by recent tensions between U.S. President Donald Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. The situation escalated when Trump publicly criticized Zelensky during a meeting in the Oval Office, expressing disappointment over what he perceived as a lack of gratitude for American support in Ukraine's fight against Russian aggression. In light of these tensions, Starmer has positioned himself as a mediator, emphasizing the need for dialogue rather than hostility. He stated, "If we don't increase our effort fast enough and let the aggressor dictate its conditions, we won't end up well." This sentiment was echoed by French President Emmanuel Macron, who called for greater defense spending and unity among European nations. Macron acknowledged the shifting focus of the U.S. towards China and Asia but insisted on the importance of a strong and independent Europe. "We should have woken up earlier," he remarked, highlighting the need for a more cohesive European response to global challenges. The backdrop of this diplomatic push is a recent emergency summit in Paris that failed to produce concrete plans, leaving European leaders grappling with the implications of U.S. foreign policy shifts under the Trump administration. Starmer indicated that the UK and France, along with potentially other allies, would work closely with Ukraine to develop a comprehensive plan to halt the fighting, which would then be presented to the U.S. for consideration. In a conversation with the BBC, Starmer recounted his meeting with Zelensky in London, describing it as meaningful and warm, and expressing optimism about the direction of their discussions. He acknowledged the discomfort caused by the public spat between Trump and Zelensky, stating, "Nobody wants to see that." The British Prime Minister's proactive approach aims to bridge the widening rift between Kyiv and Washington, as European leaders strive to maintain stability in the region. The fallout from the Trump-Zelensky confrontation has raised concerns among NATO allies about the potential impact on ceasefire negotiations with Russia. Starmer's commitment to fostering a lasting peace was clear as he reiterated the necessity of security guarantees for Ukraine in any ceasefire agreement. "A ceasefire without security guarantees is dangerous for Ukraine," Zelensky stated, emphasizing the need for assurance that any pause in hostilities would not be exploited by Russian President Vladimir Putin. The complexities of European security arrangements were also highlighted, with Starmer acknowledging that while he has suggested the possibility of deploying troops as part of a peacekeeping force, there remains a lack of consensus among European nations regarding such commitments. As the summit in London approaches, questions linger about the ability of European leaders to effectively navigate the delicate diplomatic landscape and restore relations between Kyiv and Washington. With the stakes higher than ever, the outcome of these discussions could have far-reaching consequences for the future of Ukraine and the stability of Europe as a whole. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.